Make sure you get my hand right here, and you know, again, we're about to go manual. There, stop. Here we go. And you all, like I said, Honda Civic Type R, the new Honda Civic Type R, as you can see here. Like, share, subscribe for more content. And what do we have here? We have a beautiful 4-cylinder engine. It's turbocharged. Something called Earth Dreams Technology, VTEC Turbo. You know, it's got front wheel drive. It's a manual transmission with a 6-speed manual. It is very quick. It has 300 horsepower. And right now it's snowing. So we have the Honda Civic Type R. And this is the first time I've driven manual in about a year. It's a great opportunity. What we have here, it looks like about 18-inch or 19-inch wheels with Brembo brakes. You have your, you know, drill slot rollers. Very nice vehicle. Then on the inside here, check out these bad boys. Look at these nice seats. Looks like Alcantara. These seats have very stiff bolsters to hug you into the seat when you're driving. We're gonna go right here to the back. Here's a huge wing. Here's a huge, you know, kind of hatch trunk. Very nice vehicle. Very fantastic vehicle. It's actually more fun than the Tesla right there. This Tesla Model X, I've driven them before. As you've seen in some of my other videos, I've driven Tesla Model X vehicles. These are quicker, but these are more fun. The Civics are more fun. So here's your custom tri-exhaust right here. I'm gonna give it a little rev right quick so y'all can hear that VTEC kick in. Now you all, let's take a look at some of the other stuff. So get back here in the rear, and you can show them that we can go in the back seat right quick. Comfortable leg room. Comfortable leg room. Of course, I'm not complaining. It's very comfortable. We have the front here. Again, with these very cool seats, you know, standard stuff here. We have speaker there, a speaker there, tweeter up there, tweeter right there. So I'm sure the musical capabilities here sounds pretty good. We're over here in Vernon Hills, Illinois, by the way. And it just started snowing. It was so random. Cup holders back here. I almost forgot we got cup holders. Fiber looks like. You can show them, here's the camera right here. Here's the rear camera. You know, we got this huge, ridiculous wing, which I actually like it. You know, this is one of the only cars, one of the few cars out here that looks good with a very large wing. It looks excellent. Looks excellent. Very nice. Very cool wing. You know, I want to go for one more rev right quick. Just one real quick. And again, Civic Type R. I mean, there's nothing about this car that I don't like. It's nothing about this car I don't like. So, that's Civic Type R with exhaust. And let's go back to the engine bay right quick. My camera likes to zoom out by itself for some reason. I need a new phone. So again, intake, looks like coolant, strut assembly, not strut assembly, strut tower. Of course, typical stuff, you know, windshield wiper fluid, of course, oil, and then your battery and your fuse box and your right strut tower and your brake fluid and, you know, all the old goodies that are usually here. So let's go for our drive back so we can get our driving impressions right quick. Let's neatly put that back down in there like so, right neatly where it goes. And oh, right, hood scoop, functional hood scoop. There we go. Functional hood scoop, folks. Functional hood scoop. So let's we're gonna go ahead. What are your impressions of this Honda Civic Type R? Let's do a walk around, full walk around.
I certainly like the color scheme. Didn't get much of a chance to hear the engine myself as I was the one revving it. As you mentioned earlier, I definitely like how the seats hold you. Kind of like a gamer's chair. You know, the two of us play a lot of video games, and it's built to be comfortable for sitting for long periods of time. So obviously, they kind of expect the person to travel far in the car and be as comfortable as possible. The back seats here, even though this looks like a small car on the outside, you have a lot of space. So it's not just for putting kids back here, but you know, if you're going on a long road trip or anything like that, everyone has their own space. So I kind of do like that. We have not tested out the music system, but I do enjoy the design, the positioning of the speakers, which means you'll be getting sound from all around you, kind of like you're in a movie theater. So it kind of puts you in your own little world as you are on the road. And I definitely like this design. It's definitely a race car for those who like to go racing. You like to go flying. Here's your wing right here.
Look at this one.
Speed. This is definitely something that would appear in one of those games. So if you want to bring your Need for Speed experience to the real world, this is something you can start with. And obviously, this is the Honda Civic 2, and these are known for having
great reliability. Great reliability.
Excellent fuel mileage as well. That's what I was going to say.
Great reliability.
So you can go really far in this thing. That's what this car is built for.
Some of the best reliability you can find in any car manufacturer. Now, let's go for our part 2 test drive and driving impressions. Let's rock. Let's go in the Honda Civic R. So again, folks, I'm gonna actually make a video tutorial teaching people that I guess either forgot or haven't driven manual how to drive manual on one side. Kind of practice on my skills a little bit when I get another car. But anyway, so you got 3 pedals here, real quick, because I gotta get the car back. 3 pedals here. You got the clutch, your brake pedal, and your accelerator, otherwise known as your gas, right? Here's the engine start and stop. So just real quick, what you'll basically do is put, which some people only use one foot, I used to. You put this foot down on the clutch, but not too far down, just down far enough so it can switch out of gear. Once you do that, well, actually you want to first disable the parking brake. So I'm going to put my foot on the brake, which I have there, disable this parking brake. If I take my foot off the brake, the car's going to move. Look, see, it moves gently. So my 1 foot on this brake, 1 foot on the clutch, just down far enough to where I can gently switch gears. And you hold this again while I'm explaining it. This is pseudo carbon fiber, but it still looks nice. It's a red trim. So I'm gonna take it out of neutral, put it in first gear, right? Put my hands on the steering wheel, and we're gonna take off. After this Toyota Camry passes us, of course. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead, gently, real nice and gently. Practice makes perfect, folks. And we're driving. So now we're gonna gently, well, I'm gonna stay in first, but gently switch into second. Put my foot down on the clutch a little bit more. Gonna make a turn here. So depending on where you are, you can go at a lower speed. You know, on the highway, obviously you'll go through more gears. Gonna go back at the first. And everybody's driving style is different, you know. I learned how to drive manual some years ago. I was in my early 20s when I did. So anyway, we're gonna go out in the street now and give for driving impressions. You know what, folks? I'm gonna have to finish up the manual tutorial in another video because we're about to go driving. So first gear, let's go out gently, give it some performance. Oh my God, and it moves. This car is impressive. Downshift. We're gonna go back to we're gonna start in a second. Oh, an E63. Get this car. Get this car right here. Camera on this car. That was a 2009 or 10 E63 AMG. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That was like a 2012. My bad. That's the second time that I've ran into something really cool in one of my videos. So, I'm in fourth gear right now, folks. I'm going about, let me slow down a little bit. I'm in fourth gear, which is appropriate for the speed that I'm going. I'm going about 41 miles an hour. And again, you have to kind of learn how to match the gears up with the speed that you're going. You're learning. So anyway, let me let the window back up. And again, this is firm suspension, firm steering, very responsive engine. The turbo has no lag whatsoever, no lag. So we're gonna go ahead and switch it back to third gear. Actually, no, we're gonna go back to first since we're right here. Capture some of that snow if you don't mind. We're gonna go back to first.
See it.
And like I said, I haven't driven manual in a little bit over a year because I had what was it? I had, like I said, I had an automatic, not an automatic. I had a manual Accord. Like I said, this chair hugs you in. I mean, this chair hugs you in. You're able to stay in place. It's kind of like a roller coaster seat if you think about it. My driving impressions are: I love the car. It's cool. It's not too flashy, but it lets you know that this is the design cues let you know that this is not your average Civic. And sometimes I shift a little bit too quickly, but you know, I'm just now getting back used to driving manual. It's been a little while for me. Before I get a chance, I'm going to actually give it a chance to kind of, you know, show a little bit of the performance of this vehicle, you know, just a little something. From a stoplight or from a dead stop, just a little something. And then, you know, show you all, again, manual transmission. This is actually my first video with a manual car. So that's good because when I get a chance to get to a manual Hellcat, I'll be ready. So this has been a while. Once you do this, you practice it like you are a young kid practicing how to ride a bike for the first time. It's second nature. You know, you practice this like it's second nature. I mean, you practice this so many times it becomes second nature. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. But that's really it. I'm impressed. It's the car. I just love it. It's that simple. I just simply love the car. I mean, what else can I say? I love the car. I'm impressed. Honda, you did a great job. Give it up for Honda. You did a great job. You all really did a good job. So we're gonna go ahead and get somewhere right quick. I'm in fourth gear right now. We're gonna go ahead and get somewhere right quick. And when we get somewhere, we're going to just give it a quick, you know, little bit of performance sample, and that's gonna be pretty much it. So folks, again, here is a very reliable vehicle, extremely reliable, fuel efficient, it's quick, it has great performance. You can take it on the racetrack if you really wanted to, you know, if you wanted to. And now I'm in fifth gear. You can get it on the odometer. Look, showing the odometer. Let me get that right quick. You know, again, I'm going slowing down a little bit. So as right now I'm in fifth gear, and I'm gonna actually switch back to third. Now fourth. Yeah, Yeah, I meant fourth, not third, fourth. You know, with the speed limit's 35, so I'm gonna, you know, try to keep it, you know, legal here. Now here's a red light right here, folks. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it the performance test that I want it to. Make sure you get my hand right here, and you know, again, we're about to go manual. Dead stop. Here we go. And you all, like I said, I gotta practice with the car. Well, really practice with a car because it's been a while. So I started off kind of, you know, not so smooth there. Actually, that was torque steer. It was torque steer. When you basically what torque steer is that when you have a front wheel drive car that has too much power, the wheels tend to kind of shift from side to side a little bit, you know. And yeah, that's torque steer. First time I experienced that. Again, it's a front wheel drive car with a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, has about 300 horsepower, and yeah, that was torque steer. So, plus, like I said, when I was shifting earlier, I did better, but when I went off of a harder launch, you know, I just, I guess you could say I kind of missed the mark, but it's okay. Overall, it's still a great vehicle. Let's get back so that we can, you know, get our friend the car back and get to our next car right quick. Like I said, impressive stuff here. Impressive stuff. You can't go wrong with this car. You can't, really, you can't. You can't go wrong with the car. You can show me driving manual again. So I'm in first gear right now. Second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. Fifth gear. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Luckily we caught another light, so I can try to redo this right quick, and that's pretty much it. You know, I hope you all are watching so you can, again, I didn't really get a chance to explain properly how to drive manual, but hopefully you can pick up from what I'm doing here. You know, this is my last demo. Again, it's in first gear. My foot is buried on the clutch, not all the way down, just enough to where I can feel that the gears are, you know, able to be switched into. And I'm gonna let it go forward a little bit, and then I'm gonna launch it. Just not too hard this time, gentle, since I haven't driven manual in a while. So gently go a little bit. And I'm gonna stop it right there because we can't drive fast on these streets. So that's all. But that's pretty much, you know, I hope I was able to help somebody better understand and learn a little of something how to drive manual, you know. And this is good for me because, like I said, I haven't driven manual in a little while. So now that I'm down to, I'm going at about 33 miles an hour, I'm putting it in fourth gear, which should match pretty well for me. And we're gonna now go back to Gregory Infiniti. My buddy here, this is his Honda Civic Type R. Thank you for letting me use this vehicle. Fantastic car. I love everything about it. You made a great purchase. You really did. Great purchase. This car is phenomenal. This car is phenomenal. I'm impressed. And put it back into second gear now that we're back in the lot. This car is awesome. How do I compare it? And then you can show them the Q50 that I'm not Q50. I keep saying Q50, Q60. You can show them the Q60 right there. So and that's it. That's, you know, that's pretty much it. Put this in park.